Hello everybody, welcome to Phoenix Trading Strategies Trade Forecasting Room. Today is April 9th, 2015. It is 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So we want to welcome you. For those of you that are joining us again, welcome. For those of you that are new, we want to welcome you for the first time. We have a Friday session this week, which will start at 9 a.m. Eastern. So don't miss it because it'll be very, very good, very, very informative. Let's go to the disclaimer before anything, and then we'll go and check out what the news is. Disclaimer: future stocks and spot currency trading have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in future stocks and forex markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell future stocks or forex. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on this website. Past performance of indicators or methodology are not necessarily indicative of future results. Being that said and done, if you haven't had a chance to look at the latest trades, you should go to the blog. You will find them there. I had a great week. Latest trades. This was Monday night. We made 900 plus pips on the Australian rate announcement by the Central Bank of Australia. Really interesting trades, as you can see. Just out of this world. Take a look at them. You can also take a look at the last week. We did 200 pips, even though we lost during non-farm payroll. We pretty much gave away the 200 plus pips that we made. It happens. But then again, last night, another great opportunity with this one. 104 pips actually on monetary statement by the Bank of Japan. Had two losers, very small losers. The others were very good trades. Walked out with about 104 pips, so not too shabby. And today had a loss during the minutes from the Fed. So basically gave back the 100 pips that I made last night. It's okay. We're still up for quite a bit. It was the interest rate. Didn't really have a class for that actually. It was just me. I was looking. The rate announcement came in at around 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday morning. So I'm on Pacific time, so it was about 9:30 my time. And trades were set up perfectly. You couldn't ask for a better trade setup. It was multiple time frame confirmations, everything that we look for. The power dots were, just coming across the board, demonstrating that the Australian dollar was going to be bullish across the board. Really just some outrageous trades. So I'm glad that we were able to see that. And that makes a difference sometimes when you have everything that lines up perfectly. There is no doubt. This morning, during the U.S. Minutes released by the Fed, you didn't have that. And that's one thing that I guess we're going to go over in these coming days. I'll probably cover that on Friday. Today we look for trades during the European session. So let's take a look at the calendar and go from there. So tonight we have HPI month on month, and this is coming up right now within the next 20 minutes. And then at around 4:30 a.m. we have trade balance by the Bank of England, BOE. And then at 7 a.m. Eastern, the official bank rate and rate statement at 7 a.m., which should be very interesting. Don't know if they're going to keep the same bank rate, 0.5%, They may keep it, not change anything, but then the statement may throw everything off whack. So our job is to try and predict what they already know. If they know that the rate is not going to be changed, then they may expect some changes in the statement. And that may be the difference. Yesterday, the rate didn't change for the Bank of Japan. They kept the same rate, but they were hawkish. So they were expecting the Japanese economy to have some recovery. And, they became very bullish with the yen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today. I'm not going to be staying up to trade the Bank rate of England. It's just going to be a little too late, so don't expect this to stay that late. But we will definitely be looking at the trade balance announcement at 4:30 a.m. and preparing for that, because they'll probably set up and do something. They'll move the market, not significantly, but they'll do something to prepare for that. It seems like it's not an important news event, but it truly is. Trade balance is always important. But here I think that, they're going to give more precedence and more importance to the Bank rate of England. This is the one that will make or break the trade tonight. So now that we know that, also in the morning, you should expect unemployment claims here in the U.S., building permits from Canada, and HPI month-on-month numbers from Canada. Should also expect, forgive me, you should also expect wholesale inventories here in the U.S. and natural gas storage. 30-year bond auction later on in the afternoon, but yeah, we've got pretty good calendar for this day. It should be interesting. It should be very, very interesting. So let's get this going. Let's take a look at the charts and see what we have. First of all, let's take a look at the market analyzer. I have it on a 15-minute right now, so we'll see. It seems like the pound dollar is in play. Pound New Zealand, no. Pound Aussie, no. Euro pound, yes. So we'll take a look and see why that is in play. None of the pound pairs seem to be in play right now, and I'm actually curious, because normally you would anticipate that they would be lighting up like a Christmas tree, and it's not, and that's a little strange to see. The radar, you were seeing that the British pound on the 120-minute looks to be at a level that can't sustain any further. I think it still has one more leg to the upside before anything. So we'll see. It'll be very, very interesting, actually. But it does make sense. We're seeing a weaker British pound against a stronger euro. We're also seeing a weaker New Zealand against the euro. So that'll be interesting. Canadian looks really, really weak and can't sustain this level of weakness for any further. So I'm thinking that this is going to change very drastically. We may be shocked with the British pound. I don't think that we're going to find any positive numbers for it when it's all said and done, and it could just come down collapsing against everything. So it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting to see how it plays out. So let's take a look at a few pairs. There's a few trades that are already in play that took place earlier this afternoon, and this started my time, 1800 hours, which is about 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. And as you can see, they pretty much went short. They're still short on this, just that I'm not. And I want to analyze this, this pair, because this pair is holding a support level pretty aggressively. I think that it's one of those that we're still not paying attention too much as well. So it's definitely a player, that's for sure. Yes, no more cough. It's almost gone. It's like 1%. It's at 1% there, but it's almost history. So yeah, it'll be it looks to be all clear now. So let's take a look at this and see where this where this one stands. This one's very, very interesting actually. We will look at it from every level. We'll go to the monthly on this one and work our way down. See if there's something that we're missing. And nothing on the monthly that we can use. They've already started a bullish run. Here, they're holding here, and we have levels there, so it'll be interesting. Let's see. Let's look at the weekly. Power dots are here. Nothing. Let me see if we can add more data series. Where are you? No, that wasn't it. Whoa. I did not load that many days. No, no, no. Oh, I know why they did that. My mistake. That's because it's on a weekly. 1825. Okay, I see what happens. Daily. Ooh, we have a level. Hallelujah. Why didn't I not see this level earlier? God, I could kick myself. This could make the difference right here. This would have made the difference for me actually, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at this puppy. Let's outline this. We're looking at 96.73 on the daily. Write this one down because it will be a player. So this is daily, and it is bearish 96.73. Okay, let's go to the other levels now. Put 40 days, see if we have anything. Okay, 96.75. That's where it was to play. God, I wish I would have seen that earlier. Okay. So this one is a very, very strong power play. And if it already began, then that means that it's going to continue. Wow. Very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting to see that. So let's go red here. And see, this is the importance of these levels. This is where this software just excels at providing us information. They've been bearish on the dollar for quite a few days now, on the British pound. So, and they're going to hit a level here, which was a very big deal on the 720, as you can see, but it was also another very big deal. So this may bounce right off of here. It's at 93.28 right now. If it comes down to 93.34, so almost 100 pips, we could see it bounce from there. If it does not and breaks through this level, 192.34, then at that point it'll scream all the way down. So tonight will be very, very significant from the looks of it. That is for sure. Okay, let's take a look and see. No dots there. Okay. Let's go to the 480, work our way down. See, look at that. It is holding that level very, very aggressively. And this level is right here, right above I believe this is a daily level as well. So it's at 92.50. 92.50. So we want to measure this from this point to this point. 52 pips, that's about right. So it's still a solid. We need more confirmation, but it looks good. Let's set them up. Okay. 480, 240. Actually, let's see what this looks like. Nothing here. Okay. Let's go to the 240. We may find the trades that we're looking for. Very, very interesting. See, I looked at this earlier and sort of looked like they were going to go up, go down. It was very strange. Nothing that you could really, pinpoint. But they may use this level, since it was at one point a very strong support level. We'll use it like that, but in a smaller. We will use the forest green. Okay, so we'll use that. Even though it's in the middle of range, never ever doubt the value of these higher time frames. Because now that it's broken below that, it should go south. That's what we're anticipating. And if it does that with a trade balance, and then bounces off 192.50, then we know that they may be bullish for the rate announcement. So this will be very, very interesting. Let's go to the 180. Remember, the banks, they set these up on the higher time frames. So that's what we're looking for. 120. Hold on, let's see if we're missing something here. Are we? No, we are not. This would be, if it came down short, it would be here. Yeah, it'd be here actually. 190.25. That's not happening today, so let's go down to the 120. See if we find anything that would matter to us here. No. Nothing at this level. This they broke through, so no. This they used to go up, so no. Okay, let's continue our search for verification. Nope. Nothing there. Okay. Let's go down to the 60. Lots of pivots. Ah, here it is. Okay, so this level is here. Was a valid resistance level, and that's where it's bouncing off of right now. That's what we needed. We needed to see where they were currently. Lines up with the pivot perfectly. As you can see, historically, it's been a price, but it did go down. So we know if it trades below it, it has a potential to come down, go up, and then boom, come down. So we will be watching this one very, very sharply. Here, on the 45-minute, as you can see, they are very bearish. Very bearish on this. This was at the end of the day. This is a continuation. They stopped here, so it is concerning why they stopped here. We will be taking a look at the volume here and waiting for them to come down and retest this level. That is for sure. So we will mark these. Okay, lines up there. Everything seems to line up. So we are seeing a bearish pound, but question is, will it continue? And it doesn't seem like it wants to. So we'll see if it holds at this price level at 93.02. It's at 93.20. I would wait for it to come back one more time and go from there. Let us go down to the 30-minute. Again, this was a multi-time frame confirmation, so both these trades would have been short. Okay. Again, we like the setup right now. This one looks very, very promising. We just need to wait for them to retest this level. We're not going to get in prematurely because it does not make sense. Now, can I use these levels? No, they broke through this one, they broke through this one. So it's trading off of this one. They broke through and then pulled back down. This one, they did the same thing. This one, they're bouncing off of this level, 93.16. So we'll use that here. We'll see how this one plays out. Crying out loud. Get back, get back. Time is the rate announcement. Oh no, that's not time yet. We have time. Okay, very good. All right. We can look at incorporating now here the radar and the volume. Give it a minute. And this will give us an idea. Sometimes you may not find what you're looking for in the major pair, but you just might find it in one of the outlying exotic pairs. let's take a look at how this game is played. All right. Let's see. We're looking for a wicker pound. Aussie's gaining strength, but this could flip at any moment. See, here's where it began. I'm looking for a stronger pound, but I'm not going to force it. Let's take a look at volume now. Aussie is strengthening, yes, very true. But that may not be the trade of the day. This is where the difference can, this is where we have to look at the volume itself and see, is that what they're really portraying? So let's take a look at this. Let's do this section here first. This one was negative. They held pretty strong. But then this one here, at this price level, is also negative, a bullish candle with negative volume, but then it kicked in. They rose above that pretty quickly. They went to this level. When they came down, of course, again, retested. Slightly bearish. Then the bulls came in, but they couldn't hold it, and then this one became more bearish, of course. Now, see, while everyone is thinking that this is bullish, I'm thinking they're still bearish. Why? Because the candles have started to trade below the trend dots, which is not a good signal for a bearish tone, for a bullish reversal. Granted, they are trading at this price level, but I'm thinking that they will attempt to break below. See, here it comes. So, even though I don't like to jump in on trades prematurely, and I will not at this point, the trend stop is right below this, so this looks to come down pretty aggressively. If it comes down the way I think it will, then it's going to it's going to break through this level. If it breaks 193 even, then we're looking at a very bearish tone, and that means that the Bank of England may not have much to say tonight. So, and this trade started earlier today, actually, right before the Fed announcement, which was right here. So, it's already begun and tested it already in a counter trend trade and came down and just continues. So we need to really wait and see what they're going to do here. I'm saying this is the level where they're going to basically hold it or break below it. If they break below it, then we know that the game is bearish. Otherwise, it looks to be a little deceitful. And this could be where they actually change. See, they're hitting that level rare, but very, very aggressively. And by breaking through it, it sets them apart because it will bring them down to a whole other level. Let's go to the 60-minute and see what that has to say. I'm still not sure about this trade, so I'm still hesitant from jumping in. Yeah, give it a second. Yeah, see, look at where they're trading, right at that level. And they've done it before in the past and bounced from it, but this could be the one time where they break right through it and really just go through the floor. So that's why I'm hesitant about getting in on this trade at all. I would have done it if we were able to jump in from the top here. Then we'd be up quite a bit, 48 pips, but right now we're a little late. There's a pivot that formed, normally when the pivots form here at this type of level, it means it's continuous. So it'll be very, very strange to see how they play that trade. I would actually wait on this at this point. I'm not, like I said, I'm a spectator right now. I'm not a participant. And sometimes that's how you have to call it. You got to just wait and let them show you the plan. We've mapped it out, but we're still waiting to confirm if we should participate at all or not. That's my only concern right now. Let me go down to the 5-minute on this one. I'm curious to see. And then we also have, the Greek tragedy taking place between Greece and Germany and the IMF, and oh my God, what a nightmare they have. I would really, really dislike being in Europe right now under that type of pressure. So yeah, no, at this point for me, I'm sort of hesitant and waiting right now. Yes, act number 2. That's what we're waiting for. We've already seen act number 1 and it wasn't good. Act number 2 is the one that really, really just will make the, that difference, and you're like wondering, what? Wait a minute, how? So, no, it'll definitely be interesting to see. So, no, I'm not interested in taking a position yet, but I'm glad that we were able to look at this. Let's analyze another pair. Like I said, time is what we have on our hands. Let's remove the volume, the radar, get back to basics. See, this is going to go down. I mean, it's just, God, just does not seem to want to be bearish right now. Let's take a look at the pound New Zealand, see if we have the same reaction. Oh yeah, same reaction. This one started during the Asian session. Let's see, 15-minute, yes, during the Asian session. I think this was about 5:45 my time, which is 8:45 p.m. Eastern time, and it just came crashing right now. So let's take a look at this from the higher time frames, work our way down. Interesting. This one is 100 pips away. Don't think we can use it right now. Weekly. Ooh, the weekly. Wow. Okay. Well, this one's telling us something different. So this is the pound New Zealand. Write this down. This is a weekly, and we have a support level at 192.58. Now currently it's trading at 199.13, so we can't use it per se. Actually, no, it's trading at 196.36. But okay, every time they've come close to this thing, they have bounced, and it looks like, I'm thinking they've got to come down one more time before they bounce. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out today. But I'm glad that we were able to make a note of that one. Here, for instance, can't really use this. Actually, we can. Well, we could have used it earlier, because the minute they broke through it, they went right through that line. Okay. This one is 197.25. 197.25. It is not a support or resistance. It's one of those weird levels that will be used for resistance because it was broken as a support level. Let's see what we have here. Ooh la la, no, not quite. But it looks like it can come down a little bit further. Oh man, it'll be interesting. Let's see, 1440 data series. Will Greece default? Ooh, strong statement. A lot of people are banking on that. I'm not. Yeah, see, this thing still looks bearish. We bounced right off this level and down, down, down. Nothing here that we could use per se. No, no, no. Let's continue. 480. Aha, right here. This was the level. Okay. Let us go to the smaller time frames. Yeah, see? It's just been coming down for the past 3 days. That's usually pretty. Okay. Let us continue. 120. Ooh, right at that level. See, they broke right through it. It makes it very dangerous. When they break through a level like this, normally it means that they're going to continue to be bearish. This was a support level. Here's this one. Let's look at the 180. Nothing on the 180 that we can use. And let's go to the 90-minute. Let's see if we have anything here. Again, this is one of those crazy levels that you're like, really? Broke right below it. 9,600 is what I'm looking for. Nothing here. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, yes, you are right there. You bad boy. Yes, you are. Bad to the bone. Do 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 do. We will be watching this one very carefully because it's right at that level. We would expect it to come down, but this is a very important level. If it were to break, it'll definitely come down here further. So let's wait and see what web we weave. Mm-hmm. Treacherous little trading today. Very treacherous. Okay, let's go to the 30. Yeah, see. They broke through this level, came here. Oh man, it's going to be interesting. And how it lines up. If it goes below this level, comes here. If it doesn't, then it bounces up here and potentially here. So it'll be very interesting. Very, very interesting to see what type of play they do. Bouncing right off that level. Again, we're a spectator, we're not a participant right now. We don't have what we need, and we're looking for reasons to stay out of the trade instead of getting into the trade right now. If they gave us the reasons to get into the trade, we would be all over it. But it's just not there. So no. We will be watching. Let's take a look at the pound dollar, see if we find anything of relevance there. Again, they're off a level right now, just the same. Let's go to the monthly on this bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? Sorry about the whistling. Let's go to the daily, nothing on the weekly that we can use. Nope, nothing here. Nothing here. So let's go to the 1440. Add more data. And again, let's see. This one's pretty much mapped out. So let's go to the 720. Yep, have that level there. No levels here. Oops. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, see. This one looks to be very, very weak. It's crossing US dollar, getting stronger on it. I don't like that on a 120 minute. Never good. Never ever good. That means that the BOE may not have anything of significance tonight, and I don't like that. I like a specific balance in the market. When I don't have it, it's frustrating. Let's go to 240. Okay, see here on the 240, this level was announced earlier. I didn't catch it, but we caught you right now. You treacherous, treacherous, treacherous individual. Oh, interesting. We'll go with the orange red actually. Where is that? See, it's a 4 hour. Normally, this thing could run for days. But here they came and retested it. So I'm afraid that I don't have enough information. I do have information here, though. This is valid, and it stands. Okay, let's go to full screen. Holding its value there. Let's go to the 180. Continuation. Deceit is in the air. Deceitful little buggers. Okay. Bearish is what we have. This one is not. They broke right through this, but we will outline this value because it could serve as a support level, and we will wait. Let's go to 120. Nothing here. Still bearish. Still bearish. 20 or 90 minutes. See here in the 90 minutes, we're going to hold it right here. And the fact that it formed right here is not a bad thing. Okay, let's go to the 60. Nothing here. 45. Nothing there. 30. Nope. 20. Right here. The 20 gave them away this evening to go short. Again, patience is a virtue when you're doing this, guys. You have a pivot here, came down from this level, and look at that, it's still coming. Oops, and there it goes. Again, it could come down all the way over here. So that would be another 15 pips from where it's currently at. We're a little late getting into it. If we would have gotten into it here, I would have been a little bit more comfortable. Right now, I'm not. Once I'm late in the trade, I'm late. And I do not apologize for being late. So I'll wait. See, look at that. It already began. Come on down, you tricky little weasel. Finish your cycle, because we are going to prepare for you. Yes, we are. Come on, keep going, buddy, keep going. Keep on going, buddy. It's okay. You may have missed your first trade, but we will be looking for your second one. That is for sure. Okay, so now we know. Let's see if it did it with the pound Aussie as well. Yes, it did. Broke right below that level. We were concerned. Question is, will it come down here? We don't know. So we have to wait. We're a bit late on these. Sometimes that's okay. I don't like to jump into trades unless I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be ahead of the game. And if I'm not ahead of the game, I want no part in it. So let's continue. Still have some time before the trade balance is announced. Have an hour. Again, I told you we may not find trades tonight. It was just really, really tricky. Oh, look at that, it came down. Wow. Now they're holding right here. Ooh. This is where they bounced from. Tricky little devils, aren't you? All right, let's put this level down, 142.17 on the 142.17 on the pound Swissy. And that is a support level, weekly level. $149 here, and bounce right off of this one. 41.90 support daily. Granted, it's 200 pips away, but it's significant because they use this level pretty aggressively. Let's go here, add data series, add a few more days. Nothing. So 141.90, 142.19. Right there. Okay. This was a weekly, so we will and this one has to be green. The color of money. 4 solid. We'll be watching for that. Nothing here. Let's see. Nope. Let's go to the 480. Ah. Okay, this level's going to be broken. Or could serve us saying, nope, this is it. This is where we stand. If it flips, and if it does, then we have our trade, which is bearish, the British pound tonight. So we'll see how that one plays out right now. Boy, don't you hate to be wrong, because I love being right. So if they pull right back down, we know that we have them. And then they're all bearish at that point. And what do we call that? We call that perfection. Ooh la la. Naughty, naughty. Yes, indeed you are. Look at that. Oh, yes, we love this type of information. We look forward to this type of information. This is the type of information that we say, math is just wonderful. Okay, let's go to 180. Hold up. Nothing there. Oh my, 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 my. We just may have found their weakness. Nothing there. Let's see. No, 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 no. Nothing there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, nothing we can use there. 60. Nope, nothing we can use here. Nope. Let's go down to the 45. No. And last but not least, it did go bullish, didn't lie. However, did a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. I guess Elliott wave does work sometimes. Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course pulled back down, and now it's coming down. Now it's coming down. Oh yeah. We like these odds. You know, I like this trade actually. I feel very comfortable with this trade. Let me add a few indicators so we can confirm. And we just may have defined the British pound tonight with the pound Aussie. Okay. Yeah, we have a weak British pound. Make no mistake. Will it hold is the next question. Because it's certainly not holding here. They've been pulling away from that pretty aggressively. I actually like this trade bearish. This is the one trade that I would say looks very good. No buy, hold, sell trade recommendations. But in this case, you're looking at an entry here. Your stop loss should be above 143.96. Because I don't think they'll hit it. So really you're looking at, give or take a 15 pip stop loss. And I want to see if within these next 30 minutes it continues to go down. If so, then that pretty much gives away everything else that they're doing. This may be the pair that just defined what the Bank of England's going to do, and shame on them for hiding it from us. See? Look at that. Look at that. Now, even if it came down to this level right here, 143.48, you know, I'm still looking at a good 30 pips on that trade. I would not be disappointed at all. Not at all. So come down. Please come down. We look forward to seeing you. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. See, I told you, sometimes you just gotta wait for the right setup. Yep. Oh, yes. We're going to hold this one. again, you're looking at a 15 pip stop loss. That should be your risk and exposure. Nothing more above this. 143.96 max. I wouldn't give up more than that on this trade. So, being that said and done, let's take a look at the pound dollar one more time. Now this could be the trade setting up for trade balance, you know, but we pretty much outlined the other levels, so if they bounce off of those levels right before, see, look at that, this thing still has room to come down. I don't like the way that one's set up, but it's got potential. It's got potential. So then right here is where it all comes down to, 148.09. But this one looks like it could come down and test it pretty aggressively. I'd just wait, unless I'm not too eager to jump in on this one. You know, let's take a look at the JPY. Now on the 4-hour and the 8-hour, we did find some real bearish signals on the on some of the pound pairs. Ooh, this one already came down. Look at that, treacherous little one. Pound yen. This one came down quite a bit actually. Good 50 pips. Let's eliminate some of these indicators and let us continue to analyze. See, the fact that it came down already doesn't mean anything. It could come back up, retest these levels here, then boom, come right back down. So, but because it's in the middle of a range, I wouldn't touch it at this point. You couldn't pay me to jump on that thing. Nothing here on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Ooh, no. No. But it means if it comes down, it'll come down on 175.90. That's a pretty strong drop. That's a 200 pip pop. Ouch. I would be concerned about that. Daily. Nothing here. Again, yeah, 175.80 is where it would probably come down to. And I mean, it's trading right below this level, so let's add more data. Da 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 da. Nothing here. 720. Nothing here. 480. Oh yes, here it is, right here. Oh, it's bearish to the bone on this one. With a pivot and all. Wow. Oh, I think we found our leaders. Okay. Broke through this level already. I'm pretty much bearish on this one at this point. Already dropped 50 pips. That's quite a bit. And we continue. Nothing. Holding. See, this was a good bullish trade to the upside. I had taken this down on the yen. Then it went up, of course, but I got out here. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'll wait on this one. Looks like it'll come down right below that. 60. Oh, really? Look at that. Bouncing right off that level. Yeah, we'll be watching you. We will be watching you. Make no mistake. Sometimes patience is a virtue. And sometimes not trading is the best decision. Map your trade out. Let it play. Don't do anything foolish to give them an edge over you. Nothing here. See, it's continuing to be bearish. Treacherous. Very treacherous. Indeed, indeed. You know, I think we found our, I think we found what we're looking for, but it's just not there yet. See, look at that. Came all the way down. I knew it was going to come down. If it breaks 148.10, they're just dead. I mean, this is just like a free fall. I'm thinking they're going to bounce up, though, before continuing their bearish tone, and that'll be before the rate announcement. We couldn't really find any trades right now that we could take, and that is something very rare. Normally, we pretty much find anything, but in this case, let's take a look at the CAD yen. This one came down. Wow, we're at the 15-minute boom, and it held. Let's look at the 60-minute on this thing. Choppy, very sloppy. So now, I'd like to tell you that we're not going to find anything right now, specifically. It's more of a waiting game at this point. So we wait. Nothing wrong with that. So we wait. And we wait for them to give us what we're looking for. See, look at that right there. Treacherous, treacherous. God, what a drop. We missed that one. 71 pips down before the trade balance announcement. Boy, are they looking to really slaughter this thing today? I mean, what is their deal? Because it's at support levels that haven't been seen for quite some time. Or are they getting ready with trade balance numbers and the rate announcement to just really just break this to the upside? I mean, we're seeing bearish signals right now that just don't make a whole lot of sense. See, right here, it's just holding. On this one, it's not really doing it. And this is really the only one that I jumped into right now. I haven't jumped into any of them. Went up, retested. And nothing. Nothing at all. Well, let's take a 5-minute break and then come back and see what web we weave. We still got time before the announcement, so we've pretty much mapped out some of the trades. So let's see what plays. Let's take a break and we'll come back in 5. Okay, we're back. Let's see. What do we have here? Will you break below is a question. That's what I'm looking for you to do. Came up, retested, and here we go. Let's see. Let's see if you break below 143.78. It's holding. One more attempt. And here we go. Come on, come on. There it is. Come on. Break below, and we know that we're good. There it is. Come to Papa. Drop like a stone. Let's see if it comes down to 143.29. Can we be so lucky? I guess this is the next level that we're looking at 143.70. And if it goes below there, then it gets really nasty. Then we're talking about 143.45. So let's go to the 15-minute. 143.57, 143.50, and 45 right here as well. 143.50. So at least we'll get one good trade out of it. Or at least that's what we're trying to do. Let's see how low this one goes. This could be a late bloomer in comparison to the others. It might be the only trade that we get for the night. We're at 18 pips right now. 18, 19 pips. Let's see how far. 57. Come on, keep going. Don't be such a taker. Give. This is where we appreciate when you give. This is when we appreciate taking it from you. See, that's why I told you the other trades didn't make a whole lot of sense. This one was set up for us. It's a matter of patience and just waiting for the right setup to take. Sometimes you just can't jump into a trade prematurely because it will bite you and it will hurt. Now imagine if you were trading 2-3 standards. You'd pretty much make your day right now and you would be done. But more importantly is defining the best trade out of all of them. The one that makes the most sense. And sometimes that trade is not the one that generates 200 pips. It may be the one that gives you the 30, 40 pips that you're looking for, and that's it. And then you're done. To 143.19. I would love it to go to 143.19. That's really what I was guessing. You read my mind because of the 800 moving average. But I'm thinking it'll stop 143.47. And then from that point, could come down to 143.19 actually. I would be in love if it came down to 143.19. So let's let it play out and see what it does. Again, this is taking place before the trade balance announcement and before the bank rate. So that's why I'm saying I'm not that keen on some of these trades. Just don't know how they're going to fly yet. Yeah, 143.19 would not be a bad drop. 143.29, I think I'm a little bit more at ease with if it hits it. So at least we got one trade out of this evening, where we missed on the others. Let's see how much more it has to give. Come on, keep on giving. We want you to give more. Sometimes you just gotta let the trades play out. You can't be jumping in too quickly. Well, it did come down close to 143.50, so let's see. Now, if you're a trader that's looking for 15, 20 pips per trade, then take the trade off the table right now. But if you're looking for 30, 40 pips, then you want to hold. Sometimes it'll give it to you. Like I said, these small retracements are that small. Let's see, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I think you got one more leg down. Let's give it some room to breathe. Here it comes. Let's see if this time they come down to 143.30. So what's it going to be? Are you going to give it up or not? Come on. Make up your mind. Keep it simple. Boy, they have French air traffic controllers strike for the second day. Things just seem to get better and better in Europe every day. Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to come down? If you are, let's go. I think you've got one more leg to the downside. And we mean to have that. Now, the question is, if they come down and they do this on all the pound pairs, which look, I mean, they've just been coming down, doesn't that seem a little bit odd right before trade balance and the rate announcement? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up why they're doing it. Look at this, they broke below a daily level here on the pound to Aussie, which is 192.35. Now, if they break above it, then you know that they're going to be bullish for the rest of the day based on the trade balance. So what do we believe and what do we disbelieve is the question. That's what we cannot wrap our heads around yet, because this thing came down way too much before the announcement. I mean, look at this. Right before, this was during Asia that this thing came down. From top to bottom, this thing has come down 162 pips. Right before an announcement? No way. That is just way too much. And it would still have to come down a slightly more. So that's why I'm just not that keen on this trade. So this one's a little bit more realistic. It's bouncing off of that support level to the upside. 127 pips before an announcement. Are you serious? Now, the fact that they've all started to bounce tells me, but no, I'm still waiting, because I think what they're going to do is that with the trade balance, they're going to come down one more level, and then that'll set the floor for the rate announcement. And expectations then should be pretty strong for the BOE. But right now it's just one of those where we just have to wait and see. Right at the London Open, yes, correct. Yeah, it started to come down right at the London Open. And I'm thinking it still has to come down a little bit more. It's not done yet. Only because it would only make sense for them to do so to set up for trade balance and the rate announcement. Trade balance is in literally 25 minutes. So something's got to give. This ain't over until it's over. And right now it's just not quite there yet. I'm thinking that we're still missing something from these trades. So let's just wait and see. Let's see the euro pound. That one will be interesting, actually. See the euro, this one's just gotten stronger and stronger. Weaker pound. I would say that this one had the potential to go up to 72.84 and then flip, and they may do it right at the announcement of the trade balance. That's why I'm saying we just have to wait and see, because this one's at the same situation that this trades in. Let's just wait and see how this one plays. There's no way they're going to move 400 or 500 pips down with trade balance and a rate announcement. Come on down. Give us that last leg. They may not do much right now, or they may come down just right before the trade balance announcement, before taking it long. That would be interesting to see, actually. If they brought it down to 143.29, 143.20, and then go long. Gold's not doing anything. It's only down 6.87. Silver's only down 19 cents. And see, that doesn't make sense, because gold being down, the Swiss will also be weaker. Yet here they're weakening the British pound against the Swiss. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't correlate. When the information doesn't correlate, there's something wrong with the trade. Anticipate very, very strong reversals. The Dow's only down 58 points right now on the futures. S&P 6.75 points, so really not a lot. Come on down, bring it down. We're waiting for you to bring it down. We want you to bring it down right before the trade announcement. Come on, come on, come on. Finish the cycle. Any questions so far? Believe me, this would be a good time while we're waiting. They're going to make us wait. right there. That's where they bounced off of 143.52, 54 actually. Set the pivot. But no power dots here. We're still waiting. Still, yeah, no, you gotta come down. I know you have to come down. There's no question about that. The only question is, how far are you going to come down before trade balance? And actually, I would not be, if once it comes close to trade balance, if I don't see that it continues to drop, I will not be in this trade. I will get out. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. What are they planning on doing? We already caught you in the first move, so let's finish it. Let's finish it. Come on. There it is. Keep going. Come on, break below another 5 pips. And then we know you're good for the next level. No glory. Look at that. I say you still got something to give. Come on. Prove us right. There we go. Keep going. Come on. Keep pushing. There it is. There it is. Here we go. Come on, let's keep going, keep going. Right before our trade announcement. And, you treacherous, treacherous. Come on, one more leg down. Let's see, what else is this announcing? Nothing really. Nope, there isn't much in play right now. Come on, keep going. Stop playing hard to get. Now again here, we're not really going for more than 40, 50 pips, if that, if they give it to us. Because that would really be the next level. See, this is the next level right here, 143.46. And then, yeah, 143.46. And then it has to come down to 143.27. And if we're really lucky, it'll come down to 143.19. All right, keep going. Keep going. Right before before a trade announcement. I can't believe these guys. What they do sometimes is just criminal. See, the pound's down 94 pips for the day. It's trading at 147.73. Come on, keep going. Keep giving. We know you want to give more. Come on. Go down another 15 pips. You treacherous weasel. Come on, keep going. Keep pushing. Remember, if it goes below 143.43, we're good to the next level, which is 143.29. There it is. Keep giving, keep giving. Come on, especially right before a trade announcement, trade balance announcement. Are you kidding me? Make it worth our while. No, seems like they just don't want to budge on that. Come on. Finish the cycle. Question. Nothing wrong with 31 pips for the night. Nothing wrong with taking 31 pips out on this trade. Just curious, just waiting to see. Got 10 minutes before the trade balance announcement. So they've got to do something foolish. Normally what they do is that they will go in the opposite direction first of what the real direction. So in this case, if they come down aggressively, then I'll pick up a good 40, 50 pips out of them. And that'll be the end of it. So let's see if they play it. That's what I'm trying to see, if they play the trade. And I would be really surprised if the numbers were that bad for trade balance that this thing came down like a stone. Let's see the 15-minute, nothing. Oh man. They are just holding. Like scavengers just waiting. Really? Ooh, that's not good. That is not good for them at all. That means it could go up, which is what I'm thinking. They were probably thinking of going. But right now, let's just wait and see. No, they're not doing much. Come on, come down one more time. Come on, come down. We both know you want to. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's play that game that we all love to play. But one where you like to give and we like to take. See, there's nothing better than trading on the live edge of the market and putting a system to the test. That's when you know that you've got something. And so we know what we have, and we stand behind it, that we're willing to put it to the test on the live edge of the market. Also, because these sessions help those of you that have the software, identify these trades with me on the live edge of the market. It is good practice. It makes you consistent at it. And that makes a big, big difference. Okay, we got 6 minutes. What are these guys going to do? Question is, are they going to come down like a stone? Which is what looks to me they probably would do. Or are they simply just going to give up on this and go along? Because this is really right back to where the open is. This is where the open is. If you've noticed, this pair hasn't really traded aggressively at all. And I don't like the fact that the Swiss, that gold is down right now. And in this case, the Swiss is getting stronger. It just doesn't make sense. Let's take a look at the pound USD real quickly. See, look at that. It's at that level, that oh my. I mean, they've just come down to levels that just, you're sort of like, really? Right before an announcement? Are you kidding me? You would do such a thing? I mean, look at that. It just doesn't get any better than this. See, look at that. I'm saying they're going to go long, but they got to go short first. more minutes to trade balance. 4 more minutes. What are you going to do? Because everything says down with you. Everything. See, if they do come down, they're going to come screaming down. They should come down all the way to 142.90. That's where it becomes really interesting. But right now, it's just like, they're holding on by a bloody straw. Three minutes. 3 minutes. Let's see. What are you gonna do? Yeah, see, UK house prices rise 0.4% as Halifax predicts slowdown in 2015. Okay. So prices rise, and you're saying a slowdown in 2015. Does that make sense? Come on, 2 minutes. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna hold on to this trade short and see what it does. If I'm right, they've got to come down one more leg. So let's see if I'm right. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, you treacherous individuals. Let's see. One minute. It's a very long minute, huh? There it is. Come on. Give it up. Come on down. Come on. There's a good boy. Come on, all the way. Boy, it just refuses to go below 143.50. What were the numbers from trade balance for this thing? And why did this not move aggressive? Come on, there we go. Yeah, I know you gotta finish the cycle. No way you're gonna hold. You were gonna set up, but just not yet. Come on, keep going. Come on, keep going. Let's see how far it drops. Keep going. There it is. Come on, one more. Make it a nice, nice drop. -10-3. Yeah, -10-3. What are you talking about? You lost me there on that one, Tony. $10.30. Oh, I see the number. Ah, yeah, that's not good. Told you, I didn't expect a good trade balance. Thank you very much. So they were down. They were expecting 8.48 billion negative, and instead they got 10.3 billion negative. Not good. Thank you very much for that number. That means that you got to come down to 143.29, where we expect you to be. Come on. Keep giving. We know you want to. Who says you can't predict the direction of trades? Come on, come on, come on, keep going. You've got so much more to give. We did say 143.40 or 143.39 would be a level that they would stop at. I don't think it's going to give any more. I think it's done. Yep. It's done. Maybe it'll come down one more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, that's it. We're out of this trade. Nothing more to prove. Okay. So now, since the number was negative, the question is, will the Bank of England come in and save the day for the British pound? That is what we have yet to see. See, this didn't react aggressively to the downside. It's, a lot of these pairs that you're seeing right now are just holding. And that tells me that there's a shift, change in direction, and it's long. I would be cautious of taking early positions. I would tell you to wait for the hour as it gets closer to the rate announcement. Don't want to get in too early, but I just don't believe they're going to go short any further. I think they've outdone their trade. So that's pretty much it. I'd say I'm a little bit more bullish on the pound now, even though we had a negative number. Only because of the cash rate and because they came down so far. I'm thinking that they're probably going to set up to go long. I just don't see them going short any further when a lot of these pairs have moved over 100 pips, close to 200 pips. Just doesn't make sense. But at least we got one good thing out of this. Patience, good analysis, and really finding the pair that suited us for the session. We literally got the best trade that made sense for us. We were late on the others, but we got the one that was waiting for us. And granted, it didn't yield 50, 80 pips. It yielded a maximum of 40 pips, 35 pips. But it was the trade that was, you had less risk, made sense, there was no doubt of direction, there was no fear of entering the trade. Everything lined up perfectly. And so when you have all the right components, that's when you have the right trade. You just have to be patient and wait for it to present itself, and it'll be there. Sometimes, look, we went through 5 pairs. Out of the 5, we picked the best one. And sometimes that makes sense, to pick the best pair out of all of them before actually, getting in and jumping the gun. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on that end. I want to thank you all for joining us, and I wish you good luck if you're going to trade the rate announcement by the Bank of England. I think it'll be a very, very exciting morning. So have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you Friday morning in the trading room. Thanks a lot, and have a great night. Take care.